So this watch is a big deal. It's actually a bigger deal than people realize because of the 10-year warranty a small brand like Oris is providing for everyone. Not just that, they have a new in-house caliber, the Cal.400, and why that's a big deal is because when you have 10-year warranty in a newly developed in-house caliber, it pretty much takes away all the risks. Now with a lot of in-house calibers that are brand new, we saw that with the Tudor GMT for example, there's bound to be problems when they're field testing those calibers. But with 10-year warranty, you pretty much have nothing to worry about. We were very impressed when JLC, Panerai, Cartier offered us 8 years. But a small brand like Oris giving us 10 years, they just set a new standard for all luxury brands. Today I'm really excited to share with you guys the new Oris Cal.400 Aquis, but first I wanted to thank Exquisite Timepieces for providing this watch. If you guys are interested in any Oris watch, make sure you check out exquisitetimepieces.com. They're an authorized dealer for Oris. And if you're interested in this piece, make sure you hit them up, let them know that I sent you, and they'll hook you up over there at Exquisite Timepieces. Oris has been one of the very few brands that have been working towards the preservation and protection of Mother Nature. Oris consistently produces limited edition timepieces to fund multiple charities. We saw that with the Great Barrier Reef, the Blue Whale, and the Clean Ocean. That isn't the only reason collectors love Oris. The brand is also one of the very few companies that are still independently run, which is what makes this new caliber even more impressive. With the introduction of the Cal.400, we get a new industry standard, we get a phenomenal movement, and quite frankly the best sports watch to come out of 2020, at least under $10,000. Cal.400 has 5 days of power reserve. The watch only costs $3,500 with a fully in-house caliber. Let's talk about it. Now the watch has 300 meters of water resistance, a sapphire crystal, ceramic bezel, and it's made out of full stainless steel. The watch is fitted with a dark blue ceramic bezel that contrasts nicely with the dial. Ceramic tends to provide an always new look to the watch due to its scratch resistant properties. The case has an integrated bracelet, which used to be a personal negative for me. I have experienced many Aquises since my last review, and I've come to appreciate the integrated bracelet. Without it, it wouldn't be the icon we have in front of us. Now the watch itself has a blue dial that we've seen before. Dark on the edges, then slowly gets lighter by the center. This is a fume dial that we've seen from Oris, but I never get bored of looking at it. Every time the light hits it, it's absolutely stunning. I've always hated the idea of having to change the bracelet. Even if I wanted something different, it looked too complicated to do, so I never bothered. Now Oris created an easy fit bracelet similar to the Vacheron Overseas. This system literally takes seconds to remove. Brilliant is an understatement. The piece contours nicely with polished and brushed surfaces present. The polished surfaces are more subtle and mostly obvious on the bracelet. Having the piece on the wrist, it is bigger at 43.5mm on paper. While 43 might feel slightly larger, the integrated bracelet has a drastic curve to it that makes it wear wonderfully on the wrist. Pair that with the 13.7mm thickness, the watch is super comfortable despite the larger size. Now let's finish off by talking about the Oris Aquis first, and then we'll talk about the Cal.400. Let's talk about the watch itself. You pretty much see everything you used to from the previous Aquis. Nothing really changed except that bracelet and of course the new caliber. Overall, it's still the great Oris we know. That subtle date window at the 6 o'clock position, that beautiful blue dial ceramic bezel, overall quality, it's a great everyday watch to have. The Oris Aquis is an icon, and not much has changed except one major thing. Obviously, the 5-day power reserve. Now let's talk about what we're all here for. Sure, the Aquis has some new updates, but what's up with the Cal.400? As I mentioned before, we get a 5-day power reserve, anti-magnetic, and a stunning movement. The way Oris achieved this is by using a double barrel system to prolong the power reserve. The caliber is very beautiful with a matte finishing with the rotor that matches it, that way it blends in, giving the movement a beautiful manual wind look while being an automatic. Also, I think I can see the Oris bear. Overall, for $3,500, this watch is the best release in 2020, period. Guys, what did you think about this watch? Did you like it? What do you like about it? Let us know in the comment section below, and as always, thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.
When considering your next luxury purchase, it's important to find someone you can trust, but also authorized dealers for the brands. Today's sponsor is ExquisiteTimepieces.com. Exquisite Timepieces have been in the business for the past 30 years and are authorized dealers for many brands such as Omega, Blopa, Breguet, Glasuta, and many more. They also carry high-end watches in the pre-owned section, so make sure you check out ExquisiteTimepieces.com or book a call with Exquisite Timepieces to consult about your next purchase.